We're live. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. We've got a special Christmas edition going down right now. And we got Jonah calling in from outer space somewhere. He's with Elon Musk. Jonah, can you hear me? Where you at?
I can hear you. I'm actually in tech. I'm at mom's house.
Mom's
It's
house. Very
Christmas,
good. Well,
and
tell her I said
so
hey.
I'll relay the message. It's Christmas time, and so I'm visiting some family for the holidays, of course, but wanted to be here with you guys to make sure that we could get your questions answered and give you some killer content for banking. So I'm here.
Very good. Well, Merry Christmas to you and yours, which are also mine.
Yes.
Well, Mom always did like you better, so I'm still here holding down the fort. Somebody's got to help all these people with all their great questions about starting banking policies, growing wealth, and having a great 2022. But what I thought we would do for just a few minutes, a quick, short podcast, live type episode, and a little vlog here is, we got more sound coming through. I'm playing DJ over here. Okay, there it goes. I just wanted to recap a little bit. Jonah, ask you some questions. Maybe you could ask me some questions about how your year went.
Okay, no worries. Let's do it.
Okay, so question number one is, really, did you have, a lot of people out there did not have the year that they wanted, 2 years straight. But there are some few out there who really feel that they're still on trajectory toward their goals. Where do you fall?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that I agree. The last few years have been a little bit tough. Health issues, and because of health issues, income issues, and work issues, and family issues, and job issues, and all sorts of things. One of the things that I love most about what I do and helping people is that a lot of times when we're talking with them or walking them through their initial plans or just anything that has to do with their policy, it's really like, okay, all this other stuff is happening, but this is the trajectory and the setup to kind of get you out of that. And so thankfully, this last year has been okay for me. Most of the time when people are going through something or kind of like we went through with COVID, that's the time that a lot of people want to get their finances more under control. And so that really means that they then reach out more about, listen, it's not going the way I thought, and I need to talk about it. I need to make sure that next year is better than this year. And so because of that, it actually has been a really successful year, in fact, of helping people understand their finances, helping people accomplish their goals, helping people with next steps. So it's been okay.
I love it. Here's my next thought. What do you think about this quote? For things to change, you must change.
Yeah, I like that quote. I think that kind of the adverse of that, right? The adverse of that quote is if you don't do anything different, then you won't see any difference, right? And so I agree with that wholeheartedly. If you want to do better, if you want to do more, then you need to actually kind of put that work and effort into doing things a little different, or learning new information, or reaching out to somebody who's got information that you might want, that you can kind of relate to and learn from. And so, yeah, I love that quote. I don't know do you know who said it?
I think I heard it originally from like Jim Rohn. I'm a big motivational speaker fan, and I help people with that, and I get to speak in those environments on a sub level to like a Tony Robbins, a Les Brown, a Jim Rohn. But I've always loved those guys, so I think it was Jim Rohn.
Nice. Very cool. I like that quote. That's a good one.
Yes, sir. So here's the next thought. We at the Cash Compound we're really looking forward to some new exciting things and much bigger reach in 2022. But how do you feel that our 2021 went? I've got some of the numbers that you gave our crew internally earlier, and I'm looking at, we have 1,100 people on our platform learning from our courses. Our numbers have been growing from our followership, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, podcast, all the things. Yeah, TikTok is wild. That's probably the most surprising thing of the year. But how do you feel we've done this year, and what our reach has been helping folks?
Yeah, well, I think a few things. The first thing that I have to say is obviously you want to hit goals that you have put on paper, that you've worked toward, right? And so in my mind, when I think of how the Cash Compound has performed in the last year, I think that to the goals that I wanted to hit, we're right on track for that, if not exceeding those goals. And so it's good to see. It's good to write them down. It's good to look at them and say, you know what, are we accomplishing what we set out to accomplish? One of the things that I love to hear, I think you gave that number, like 1,000 people on our platform taking our courses or our classes. That's a big deal, because I remember back when we were starting that, kind of thought a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, right, where it was like, man, I hope someone's going to enjoy this. I hope someone's going to use this. You know, I'm putting a lot of energy and effort into it. I hope this goes well. I even remember that first client or customer that we had way back when, right?
We took a picture, the three of us,
we sure did.
Me, you, and Will does all of our technical stuff. He's our designer for the entire brand. But we were real excited when we took that.
Yeah, we sure did. Took a nice picture, right? First customer happened today, and then for you to, go. So again, we'd have to think of the dates on that, but a year and a half later
I think that was probably about September 2019.
Okay, yeah, so it's been about 2 years.
Been the first person, yeah.
2 years and a few months, right? But to go, 2 years and a few months to go, there's 1,000 people on the platform learning banking from the information and the study and the work that you put in and that you've curated. I mean, that's awesome. And so to my recollection, I'm going to call that a success, right? That's awesome that people are interested. I agree with you. Some of the other platforms are surprising, some of the social media stuff and some of the traction we've gotten there. And that's awesome. We want to continue that moving into 2022, but I think that 1,000 people on our platform is a really big milestone. I really like that number.
Now, at the same time, we probably didn't hit certain things. What kind of bumps in the road did we have along the way, or that you thought, I wish we were doing better here, or maybe we're recalibrating and trying to do more things in the future? I know I have some, but I'll have you go first.
Sure. I mean, I think there's always going to be things, especially when you're setting goals, right? There's always going to be things that you didn't quite accomplish or that you wanted to do a little better at that you didn't reach. So I don't know if I have some specifics that I'm like really disappointed that we didn't hit or achieve. But because the reason I say that is because I feel like if you're going to set, I'll just make an arbitrary number. If you're going to set 10 goals, you hit 5 of them you don't hit, but you did make progression. I think that's kind of the name of the game here. Always moving forward, always have progression. So I don't know if I have anything that I'm saying, oh, this is really, I hate that I didn't hit this. But obviously there are some things we fell short on. I'll let you go if you got some things in mind though.
Yeah, well, we're bringing it back right now because we're going live again. But we used to, in the beginning of 2021, we had this quarter, the first quarter, of more of a live event style. We thought we were going to be doing more of that, having people come join us in groups, on Zooms, seeing presentations, seeing slides, asking questions. And that did not work out the way we wanted. It doesn't mean we're not coming back to it. I think as we've grown our platform, we got 1,100 people on our courses, there's going to be more need and demand for some of that training, but that took us a good amount of effort and didn't give us everything we wanted in the beginning of the year.
Sure, I agree.
Yes, sir. So the next idea here is we're kind of at the beginning and the launch stage of having some more help around here. Because the influx of calls and people who want that one-on-one attention about starting and answering their questions, we're going to be able to expand in some other personalities, we think, in 2022. Well, we'll have some more bros, some more banking bros come along. I'm excited about that. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm excited about it as well. I think that's a good problem to have, right? When there's too many people to help where you can't actually get it done all by yourself. And so you've got to expand. So I'm excited about it. And hopefully you guys who listen in and watch us on our podcast will be able to meet some of those folks in the future. But yeah, I'm totally excited about having new people on board.
It's going to be great. Well, this episode is going to be short. We are closing out over the course of the next week. We're closing out 2021. We're so thankful that you could be here with us, ladies and gentlemen. We look to expand and have more services and people involved with those services to help you out with your specific niche questions. When it comes to cash value, it comes to building wealth and, of course, cracking the code to cash flow by saving your money and spending someone else's. We are so thankful for you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.
Cool.